Hello guys, and welcome to another Red Life Studio episode. Please subscribe and give me a like, and share my videos if you're enjoying them. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below. Now let's begin with today's stories.
Just discovered a 3-year affair of my husband. Cannot handle the pain and having suicidal thoughts. Need advice. I, 40F, have been with my husband, 38M, for 20 years, married for 18. We have 2 kids together, 19F, 17M. I have gone through my worst phases of life with my husband, and he has always been a rock support for me. Our marriage had rough patches as well. I got pregnant at young age, so I had never experienced life of teenagers. Early in our marriage, I cheated twice on my husband. One of the affair was with my ex for about a year and a half, PA and EA, and another was EA with a random guy online, also for about a year. We married at young age, so I made some really terrible choice which I regret to this day. He forgave me for the affair but made me sign agreement for distribution of assets in case of divorce in future. I agreed and understood why he had to do that. We started fresh and had awesome marriage. He encouraged me to become sober and clean from drugs. At the time I cheated, I used to take drugs. He got promotion and we bought our house. He planned vacations and encouraged me to pursue my hobbies. He helped with chores and was great dad to our children. About 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with uterine cancer. When doctor informed us about the cancer, he literally broke down and started crying. At that moment, I realized how much he loves me. I had to undergo surgery for removal of uterus. After successful surgery, he took care of me like I was a child. He made me breakfasts, ordered lunch, and cooked dinner. For 6 months, he did not let me do any household work or any other work. He even made food for children on his own. These are the moments that I look back and imagine that I could not have survived without him. He is my soulmate, and I cannot imagine my life without him. Last night, while he was sleeping, I unlocked his phone and opened his Facebook for some of his photos, as I was planning on to surprise him with big collage of his life journey on his birthday. I saw 2 Facebook accounts on it. One was his regular one, but the other was with the different name. I opened the other account and found that messages that were sent to his former coworker. They were sexting. I didn't read them but screenshotted entire thing and sent it to my phone, deleted screenshots from his phone and left his phone on his side. I was not able to sleep and was crying all night. In morning, my eyes were noticeably swollen. He asked me about my health, to which I replied I was fine. He gave me a kiss on forehead and left for work. As soon as our younger son left for school, I opened the screenshots and read their entire conversation. Messages were dated back 6 months ago. As I scrolled up, they discussed about their sex fantasies, things they'll do to each other, and nudes. It made me sick to my stomach. As I scrolled more, I saw the message, "Happy 3-year anniversary." I don't know why, but after reading that, I literally had a panic attack. I was just laying on the floor, crying. He told her about my past infidelity and how he still has nightmares and flashbacks in mind, but with her. He feels free from those thoughts and enjoys every second of it. He even said that how he is tolerating every moment he has with me for past 18 years. Being intimate with me is just physical satisfaction. He has to do for me, but with her, it is deep emotional chemistry. How he stayed in marriage because of children and will leave me as soon as both our kids start going to college. They even had planned their wedding. It feels like in one day my life is destroyed. I thought we were happy family. I had everything in life, but in one day my world is shattered. I wanted to grow old with him, but now it feels lonely. It seems like my life was delusion. I can feel my body become lifeless, like my soul is being murdered. I thought that he would have forgotten the past mistake I made 14 years ago, but he was just bearing my mistake for so many years. I know that he is my soulmate and I cannot live without him. I don't know what to do. I have suicidal thoughts by the idea of him leaving me. It's been 5 hours since I read the messages. I just want to die so that I have the privilege of dying with him as my husband rather than alone. Should I tell him how I feel and what are my thoughts? These past years I have no idea of how much he suffered from the trauma of my betrayal. I know it would be selfish of me to guilt trip him, but my soul is tied to him. If he leaves me, I would rather die than living alone or with someone else. I am confused and don't know what to do next. Any advice to save our relationship? Now for the next story. I caught her today. Edit. You guys, I'm overwhelmed right now. I was hoping to just vent before I did something stupid, and I absolutely was not expecting anything like this. I have been drinking and I hurt myself pretty good today, both physically and emotionally. A special thanks to those of you who reached out in the DMs and those who sent tough love. Lord knows I need it. I'm not happy to be a part of this community, but I am thankful you all are here. I caught her once at the very beginning of our relationship, but that was like less than a month official together, so we talked through expectations and moved on. 4 years later, here we are in a trial separation because she needs to figure out what's right for her. It's a long read, but we talked it over thoroughly and decided we needed a refresher. Part of the plan was that she needed to get out of the house and start hanging out with her friends again, which she has been doing a lot, like going out 4 and 5 times a week. I never question or grill her, just wish her well and tell her to be safe and call me if she needs anything at all. We still live together, but have been sleeping in separate rooms, and I can hear when she comes home. Due to my fears of a repeat situation, we outlined our expectations going into this, and seeing other people was not an option and was very clearly off the table. Her mother also lives with us and is nice enough, but is pretty obviously poison in her ear and is a very I don't need no man, all men are pigs kind of person. She has also slept with something like 15 guys in the less than year she's been here. I always let the dogs out at 6 a.m. and just so happened to bump into her coming home. I was sleepy and muttered an, "Oh hey, where'd you go?" just trying to be friendly. She came back with, "Ugh, Nathan stood me up," and her eyes got wide as she realized she was talking to me and not her mother. She's on Tinder again. I told her I was leaving and needed to get out of the house before I killed myself. Not being manipulative, I have a history of severe depression and was legitimately concerned I wouldn't be able to restrain myself. Her only response was, "Please don't go, I can't afford rent by myself," which just absolutely broke me. In my darkest moments, face to face with the person who redefined my expectations of love, the woman I was ready to commit my life to, my reason why, I was reduced to how much I contributed financially. The same paycheck she's been using to fuck other guys. I don't know what to do. I'm sobbing and shaking. I haven't slept in days. I'm fucking up at work. I've developed a drinking problem again. I was 2 years sober, and I'm ready to let go and end it all with a magnificent downward spiral. WTF am I supposed to do? There is no reason anymore. Why should I wake up? Why should I care about my body? Why should I care about anyone? I have no friends, no family, and I mean none. I'm just naked, alone, and crying in an empty house. There is no bright side. I have nothing left. Now for the next story. It feels like I'm going in circles. Stay up late, wake up tired, hate life, want to write. Bad in college, want to die. I have no purpose, too lazy to work. Is it my fault? I want to die, want to write, can't will myself. Too lazy to work, want to die, can't will myself. Stay up late, wake up tired, hate life, want to die. Stay out of lesson, want to die. I have no purpose. Too lazy to work, can't will myself, want to write, want to die. Hate life, want to die, want to die. Hate life, want to die. I feel the more and more I return to this place to talk, the less and less I have to talk about. This sickness still eats away at my soul and body, but it leaves me nothing in return. It doesn't so much as defecate, only devour. I feel invalid for having nothing else to talk about, and selfish for struggling with these problems so long but not having anything to show for it. It's the exact same shit, the exact same every single day. There has to be something, some tumor this vile fucking cancer has spawned in my brain that I can identify and scoop out. But it's hiding deep in there. I can't reach it. I can't see it. I have to deal with its side effects, and it's the same every day. The continuous waste, the lethargy, the lack of will, the feeling that I'm better off dead. Better off dead for everyone else, and better off dead for myself because I'll never get anywhere. If anything, I'm the cancer. I suck from my superiors, my parents, my background, my government, my therapist. I suck everyone's life force away, but they just don't see it yet. I take, but I can't give back. I'm just destined to grow and stagnate until they all die, at which point I'll die too. I'm hopeless on my own. I'm mindless, much like a cell that doesn't know it should have died long ago. I'm so scared. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you would like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Where